We are about 40 miles or so south of Candlestick Point at a place that first opened back in 2014 as you get a look at Levi's Stadium here in Santa Clara, California. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the San Francisco 49ers. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. That's going to be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And the kick team down there quickly. They don't have to run as far as they used to, and they're able to stop him before he can even make it to the 15.
Okay, break. Set, cut. Ken Black. You yelling.
Love going to throw right away. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Black chop. 6, Mega, Edo Blue. Ready?
To pass. Here's Jordan Love. Looking for Campbell downfield. And that is incomplete. The Niners add 8-3 now. Well, they were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So, you know, they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
Smash, red. Cut.
Here's Love. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. You talk about this Jets defense. They are the 22nd ranked unit against the run in the NFL.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, but you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
They'll get this out to the flat for ETN. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Well, how about this? They'll change it at the line.
Grill green. Field black, black ultra. Ready?
Love to throw for it on 4th. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the fourth down play to result in 23 yards.
6 down. 10 black. Mike, white. Ready.
Going back to Love. And he'll throw this one away. I don't think he's out of the pocket, no. Here comes the flag. Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
38. Black shot. 6. Mega. Edo blue. 6.
Love now. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. The 7th play now of this opening drive. This is third and long, though.
Yellow, 43.
Throwing. Love. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Love, he's going to change the play here.
Smash, red. Rail, yellow. Ready.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. So erase the red zone score. They'll have to dial that one up again.
And you know how difficult it is to strike in the red zone because things are a little bit more condensed. You got to go back to their play chart and see if they can dial up another one.
Grill green. Black ultra. Claws red. Hut.
To the air again. Love. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Rashawn Gary that time fighting free and getting to the quarterback. 9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile.
Blaster, 6. Set, hut, ready.
Love. He'll try and do this himself. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th. The 49ers are going to turn over to the special teams crew. The field goal unit is out there now. And his kick is good. And the 49ers take a 3-0 lead. Well, given where they started that opening drive, CD, I think to get 3 out of it, probably a pretty good start that they'll take.
I think you're exactly right about that because they just shook off the effects of the kickoff in field position and took the ball and moved it downfield. Didn't pay off with a touchdown, but that drive, that was really nice for them, and they did come away with 3 points.
So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Here's Higgins out of the right side. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 38-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that one complete once again to Higgins. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
14 yards. That's good for a first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll run with a rookie drafted in the 3rd round. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. And his throw is incomplete. You look at the this Niner defense. We know they're going to be tough to throw on. Top 3 in the NFL defending the pass.
They may be ranked 3rd against the pass in the league, but they're the best that I've seen so far. Sometimes the numbers don't tell the full story.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll set up to throw. And he comes back with one complete. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Back to throw again. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Now he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Jets have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they had a long drive last time, but they had to settle for a field goal, and I'm sure that's how it felt to them, settling. They probably should have gotten in the end zone.
Yeah, not out-and-out joy, right? Because that's what you get when you put the ball in the end zone. But there are benefits to that type of a long drive. Your defense gets a chance to take a break, adjust a little bit, maybe get themselves ready to get back out on the field and play a little bit better. So they'll take the benefit even though they wanted the 6 points.
And maybe wore down the other defense. We'll see. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know that there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
Okay.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
6, Madden. Cut.
Love looking to throw it. He'll try and do this himself. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40.
Flag blue.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Yellow blue. Claws red. Black shot.
They will throw again here with Jordan Love. And this is caught. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. A great play there. 40 yards. And the Niners have retaken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 10-7. The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. And we'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 35. Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. To the right side and intercepted. And the Niners are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. 10-7 our score after one right here on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Following the interception, Love. And he hits him in stride. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the 49ers first down.
Ready.
To throw now, here's Love. And this one too low.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
Now, he's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete.
Ultra. Go ultra. Set cut.
Love going to give it up on the touch pass. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. And now Love going to change things up.
And 6.
Drill green. Blaster. 6. Steel. Black. Ready?
They'll look to throw again. He'll try and do this himself. Now throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Love going to stay out there. They'll take a chance on 4th down.
33. Yellow. Yellow blue. Cut, cut.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He'll try to do it himself. That is caught. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, 17th on the year. And the 49ers take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. And they'll accept that penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
A gain of 17 yards. That's good for a Jets first down.
They go play action here on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete.
So it looked like maybe his 3rd or his 4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
He'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48.
Got it.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They have to be pleased with the way that they moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. A big play there. On his way to a monster game, 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Niners are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Point after try forthcoming. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
The score, Niners 24, Jets 7.
The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th. Didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
And we'll see if they can bring that pride in the offense this go-around. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 12 more yards for him there. It's a 1st down.
48-yard line.
They're going to look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
Jets, 1st down. A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, New York.
Hands it off out of the gun. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Ball sits on the 10, 2nd and 5. He'll drop to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Diamador Lenore. And the 49ers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. A turnovers, obviously, Charles, always costly, but, man, when you throw those interceptions in the end zone like that, it really stings.
He tried to fit that one into his tight end, and I often use the expression NFL open, which means a tighter window. Down near the goal line, you really want him to be open. In this case, it cost him.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Love from the gun. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. Well, a nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down.
Right, what you? Yellow. Here we go. Here we green jack. Hut.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. He'll try and do this himself. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. So from the 36 now, first and 10. And Love wants to shift things around.
First and 10
at the 36-yard line.
Drill green. Ready.
They'll look to throw now on first down. ETN bringing in another one. He'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A gain of 32 that time. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's first and 10 just outside the 30. ETN up the middle. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
60 red. Ultra. Ready?
On second down, ETN once more. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. This will be play number 7 on the drive. Third and a yard.
Brings up third and 1.
Here's Love. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Niners first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on third and 1. So here's a first and 10 now down inside the 20. A shotgun snap and a give to ETN. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
On second down, ETN once more. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it. The ball gets bumped up. It's now second and 4 after the penalty.
43 red. Yellow. Foot black shots. Black ultra. White. Hut. Final
play of the half. Love. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. And his kick is indeed good. And that will do it for this first half.
Niners 27, Jets 7.
The Jets going to get the football first, and they trail as well as we get back underway in this second half. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. And that'll be incomplete with a penalty flag here on the field. And I'm not sure he was still behind the line when he let that thing go. Maybe worse than the loss of yardage, they also lose the down. So now it's third and long. Looking to throw. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
A gain of 15. And the Jets first down. On
first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Now a 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And that incomplete, nearly intercepted. And remember, he had his hands on one earlier, had one pick. It could have been his 2nd, but instead it's 4th down.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
They're going to try and throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's got this down to the 35. So the drive will indeed continue. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll be taken down at the 34. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. That ground game contained again there, Charles, and that's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
They give a lot of credit to that defensive front. That's exactly what they worked for all week, to try and take away the run game, make them one-dimensional. In the battle of game plans, theirs has been superior.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That 3rd down conversion good for 23. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Back to throw here. This will be caught at about the 5. That'll give him 8 that time. And that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 3-yard line.
Back to throw again. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Jets are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the 2nd half. Point after, right down the middle. And that cuts this lead down to 13. And they decide fairly early here they need the ball back, so here's an onside kick. And the 49er hands team does its job. I know they're down, but starting the 3rd quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen, steal a possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
Well, the pressure gets to Love, and he'll go down. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. Love, he's going to change the play here.
Black Ultra.
After the sack on 1st down, Love. And he's got this down to the 35. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a 1st down, 49ers.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Let's give a little credit to the defense on that one. They resisted quite well, and that pass fell incomplete. But this ball game for him, that's just a momentary speed bump. He's played awfully well throwing the football.
Now he's going to step up and run. And he's got his man in stride, complete. gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Love, they go play action now. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a micro. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Travis Etienne. He has career touchdown number 78, tying in with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list. And the 49ers are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call. So we'll get the penalty all sorted out when we get back. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Looking to put a drive together. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Following the interception, Love. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a 1st.
He's starting to fall into the category of not fair because when he's on target throwing the ball, he's dangerous. But when you add in his ability to make plays with his feet, almost impossible.
Yeah, exactly. They've had trouble stopping him in the secondary. This time they've got the great coverage. Oh, he can run too. Working out of the gun. Love. Wide open receiver complete. Touchdown, 49ers. A great play there. With touchdown number 27, that ties Priest Holmes for the 3rd most in a single year. And the 49ers look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion no good.
Niners 40, Jets 14.
The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. A CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Fury, yellow. Ready?
Play action this time with Love. He'll drop this one off with ETN. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And that will bring up 2nd down. And now Love going to change things up.
2nd and 7 at the Jets' 8-yard line.
Ready.
Gets this to Campbell out on the right side. And across the track into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the 49ers are closing in on a 9th victory on the year as they extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD, but unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
And he'll have a Jets first down as he gets this up past the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 72 for one.
Now a handoff as they run left side. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Design run for their wideout. I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there as that one is going to blow up in their faces. Boy, that is a 7-yard loss. 2nd down now. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3. They'll drop to throw. And now here is another interception. And the Niners are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road and help seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
This is caught inside the 15.
Striker, 3-3.
First down. 1st and goal.
So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided.
Set, ready. Black 10, black. Hut.
On play action. Love to throw. They'll get this out to the flat for ETN. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. is putting in a great all-around game, Charles. He already ran one in for a score, and now they utilize him in the passing game.
And they put a lot of pressure on a defensive coordinator and defense, don't they? Because they're used to him as a runner. But it turns out he's just as dangerous as some of those receivers, and he showed it right there. You don't pay enough attention to him defensively, he makes you pay.
Red, yellow. Black shot. Ready.
Love throwing for it. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the fourth.
Jets, 14.
The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is end the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
First down. A gain of 12. First down, New York.
They go play action here on first down. He's got room to roam. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. Extra point splits the uprights as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. So despite the huge deficit, they're going to keep fighting. Here comes the onside kick. And the 49er hands team does its job. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Black Ultra. Steel Black. 6 Mega.
What do you want?
Ready?
That one looks like he'll throw here. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down. 2nd and 10.
Ready? White. Fury, yellow. Drill, green. Blaster, stick. Hut.
Love now. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Throwing. Love. He'll try and do this himself. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. And this is caught. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
2-yard line.
Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. They will throw again here with Jordan Love. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Jets come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective. How'd you like to be those defensive coaches, though? That wasn't a blast for them at all. And let's face it, they all game plan, they all scout, they all think they're prepared. But executing and stopping teams, that's another matter entirely.
So for the Niners, they continue to make their case for the playoffs as they move to 9-3. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Seattle Seahawks. Meanwhile, for the Jets,